Hello. Today's a wonderful day. It's 11:11. This is Melissa with Ascending House Tarot. I pulled some cards actually for the Aquarius, the Aquarian. So let's see what Spirit has for us. We have the Page of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Exalted Ruler, the Emperor. So what I'm doing today, I actually pull from the tarot deck out of hand, and I pull some shadow work cards, like some things that we need to work on. I pull some angel therapy cards, things that's going to help us get us back on track wherever we need to. And I pull some healing energy cards. And I pulled a little career card to see what Spirit wants us to know. And I pulled a crystal card as well that can tell us what crystal we can use to help us, okay, along the way in our journey. So the first card that I pulled was the Page of Wands. And when I see this card, I see the guy or the girl strapping on skates. And they're putting their skates on. And so to me, what this right here is, what I see with this is because when you're skating, there's usually a lot of people on the floor in the skating rink. So you're blending in. You're blending in with the group, okay? This is what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing that Spirit is saying that at this time that they know that Page of Wands, that you don't need approval from anyone. You tell people what you want to know and what how you feel about things. But Spirit says they want you to kind of fall in line, okay? They want you to fall in line and blend in with the rest of the group. So the Spirit wants you to blend in, not bring a lot of attention to yourself, because they want you to soak in all the knowledge without being acknowledged, if that makes sense. They want you to take in everything that you see and learn from it. You're smart as a whip, and Spirit knows that. But Spirit wants you to get in line and start learning some other things, okay? So Spirit wants you to study the environment that you're in. So this could be a job that you're on right now. It's a class that you're in. It could be anything. It could be a relationship that you're in. And, you don't always have to be the one that has to stand out and say, hey, listen, here I am right here. I'm the one, I know how to do this, this, and this. Spirit wants you to sit back and take things in, is what Spirit is telling me right now, okay? Spirit wants you, Spirit said to become the leader, you must study and know the environment in your surroundings, okay? And with that statement, to me, Spirit is saying you need to know how to talk, to speak, to act, for example, like the locals almost. Like, if you go to a different town and, people know that you're not from there because the way you talk, the way you dress, what you drive, the way you act, you stand out. So Spirit wants you to blend in like you are a local, okay? And learn all you can and watch quietly from the sideline is what Spirit is telling me. So if you're at a job and you may feel like, I know more than everybody, I know more than the boss. But Spirit is telling you that just to sit quietly, bide your time, take in all the knowledge, learn everything that you can, because you don't know everything. None of us know everything. And Spirit is saying there's still some things that you can learn, and they want you to just blend in and go unnoticed and just take in everything that you need to take in. And so when it's time for you to step forward, you're going to be able to come to him like the King of Pentacles, and you're going to be able to request, because you're going to say, I've accomplished this. I know how to do this, that, and the third. And because I can do all these things, this is what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you're going to have to pay me. Because I've learned all these things by watching and doing and practicing, you've been practicing what you preach. So you've blended in, you're doing things like you're supposed to be doing. So when it's time for that promotion or that raise, Spirit is saying that they can't tell you no, because you've learned everything that you needed to learn, okay? So Spirit is saying, bide your time, blend in like the locals. That's the only way I can think of to express what they're saying to me. Just blend in like the locals. and learn everything that you can. So when it's time to come up for that promotion or that raise or whatever, or your evaluation, you can come to them and say, I truly am the King of Pentacles. I deserve this because of this, and this. Okay. And the third card is the Emperor. And we know how he thinks, or it could be a she as well. You know, you're a ruler. You rule your head, your mind over matter. Okay, like you rule with your head and not your heart. You know what I mean? The Emperor wants everything done right, and they want it in writing, and they want it legal, and because you can't come back and say that you didn't understand or you didn't know. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you're gonna be able to go to them just like the Emperor, because you're gonna earn all of this. Okay, so just bide your time on wherever you at. The job is what I'm seeing, is the job that you're on. Spirit is saying bide your time. Learn everything that you can learn at this present time. And it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run, okay? The shadow work card, the first one that we have is anger. You know, and Spirit is saying, you know, use its fire to transform and not to destroy. You may feel like you know more than certain people. You may feel like some people are putting you down or saying negative things to you. Don't react to them in an anger way. Don't stoop to their level. Okay, Spirit is saying you transform that fire into something positive. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you to do. Because remember, you're going to be the Emperor. You're going to be the Emperor. You'll see. And the second card is avoidance. You know, and Spirit is telling you, face what you fear. For avoidance is but a temporary refuge. So if it's something that you don't know and something that you want to know, don't avoid it. Go ahead, because that's why Spirit wants you to blend in. And you're going to learn. You're going to watch and you're going to see what other people are doing. And even if they don't want to show you and you're avoiding doing certain tasks at work because you feel like you won't get it. You won't understand it. Spirit is telling you don't avoid it. Face it straight on and learn what you can learn. But also, as this Page of Wands, you're going to blend in and see things anyway. And you're going to learn. And you're going to learn. You'll see. And Spirit is just telling you, just be like that silent ship right here on this card as you're going, and no one's probably paying it any attention as it slowly goes on the water. But you know what? You take in everything that you can is what Spirit is telling me. You learn everything that you can. Spirit keeps telling me that. Learn everything that you can, because it's going to be a shakeup or a turnaround or something on your job. So you need to be able to come forward and say, I am that King of Pentacles. I am that Emperor. Let me show you what I can do. And this one is Obsession. Is the third card, the shadow work card. Spirit is saying you're dealing with some anger, some avoidance, and some obsession. We don't want to be obsessive about anything, especially if it's negative. And this is like a negative card. So we don't want to be obsessive, okay? That's just not a good thing. And Spirit is saying release the chains of thought and free your mind, okay? You don't want to keep running things over and over and over and over in your head. Spirit said bide your time. Your time is coming. You don't have to be obsessive about it. You're going to get the promotion. It's not going to be tomorrow. Spirit wants you to still continue to learn, you know, some things, okay? Write your notes. Keep your notes. If there's extra duties or something that someone needs for you to do, or some extra task or something you don't know, volunteer is what Spirit is telling you too. So you can learn how to do these things, because I'm telling you, it's going to set you up for greatness, is what Spirit is saying. It really is. And so this right here is our Angel Therapy card. And the first one is you are a powerful light worker. Now this is your magic side here that Spirit is talking about. Okay? And Spirit is telling you it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. So you are a light worker. So you're going to be doing more than what, and you're going to be able to touch people too. I don't know what your job is, but where you're at, you're going to be able to do this too. No, you may not be able to be open and say, I'm a light worker. Let me pray for you, heal you. Let me show you how to do a ritual, or are you down with the woo or whatever. No, you're not going to be able to do that. But Spirit said the people are going to come to you, okay? And you're going to be very powerful, and you're going to be able to help people, and you're going to meet people, and you're going to be able to do this while doing this. Okay? And some of you are still dealing with some stuff along with your parents. And I think that may be where some of this anger and avoidance and obsession is probably coming from. And your second card for angel therapy is parents. You know? And Spirit is saying the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So Spirit is saying some of you are still having some issues, and that's probably where some of this stems from, the anger, the avoidance, and the obsession, because the way that you were raised, or the lack of the way that you were raised. Some of you are feeling like your parents could have did a better job, or they didn't raise you the way they should have. Maybe a grandparent might have raised you and your parents weren't there for you like you wanted them to be. But Spirit said they loved you to the best of their ability, what they could provide and do for you at that time. You know, and as adults, and I know it's easier for me to say that, you know, you got to grow up and you got to move on and you got to forgive them. For you to be able to work in the light and to be a light worker, you can't hold grudges and anger and avoidance and this obsessive feeling towards anyone, your coworkers, your parents, anyone. You got to be able to show love and light. So Spirit is telling you to forgive your parents. They loved you to the best of their ability. You know, we don't know how they were raised, the things that they went through as children and even as young adults. So, we just don't know. So let's just, you got to kind of forgive them so you can move on, so you can be happy. And the third angel therapy card, it says, be willing to forgive. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So Spirit is telling you to forgive your parents or your parent or whoever raised you or whoever you felt like mistreated you as a child. I don't know. Some of you may have been in foster care. I don't know. Spirit is telling you to forgive so you can move on, because you have a mighty work to do. So you have to forgive. And Spirit is saying, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. And if you ask, I don't know if you guys heard my other readings that I did, but remember, we have free will. The angels, the divine source, the higher power, none of them, ancestors, nobody's gonna intervene on our behalf unless we ask, okay? So we have free will. So if you need some type of assistance, some type of help, you need peace, call out, meditate, manifest, do your altar, your rich, ask for these things, do a cleanse, so you can just go out the door, put your feet in the grass on the ground, imagine yourself being grounded to the ground, the ancestors just cleaning you, going through your head, all the way down to your feet. Okay? But you got to be willing to forgive. You're a light worker, Spirit is telling me. So if you're a light worker, you got to be able to forgive, because you got to show love and light. Okay, so we have some affirmations. And the first one that Spirit has for you is self-love. And Spirit said this is one of the things that you can say to affirm to yourself. And that is, I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. So remember, to show love and to give love, you got to be able to love yourself first to be able to give love to someone else. So always remember that. So you got to clear up any self-hatred, obsession, anger, avoid whatever you have within yourself. We got to get rid of those old past demons so we can move forward and show ourselves love, okay? And once we show ourselves love, forgive our parents or whoever this is that mistreated us as children and move forward, nothing but good things are going to come to pass for us, because Spirit has told me they want you to kind of lie in wait here, because you're going to be the King of Pentacles, then you're going to be the Emperor, wherever you're at. These are going to be your position. This is going to be stepping stones. I'm not saying these things are going to happen to you overnight. The Spirit said they're going to happen for you, Aquarius, okay? Aquarian, this is going to happen for you. One step at a time is the next affirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says another affirmation that you can say is, I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. So Spirit is telling you one step at a time, and you're going to get there. Because remember, we're just blending in now, learning and taking in everything that we can. And I know you probably figure, let's say you have a master's degree, and I am here working with people with no degree, and they're over me. Spirit said all of that is going to be turned around, okay? Stepping stones. You're going to be the King of Pentacles, and then you're going to be the Emperor. That's what Spirit is telling me. And the third affirmation that we have is learning to love myself. Self-love and learning to love myself. Thank you, Spirit. And another affirmation that you can say is, I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strength. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. Sorry about that. So Spirit is telling you, show yourself self-love. You got to love yourself first, is what Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit is just saying right here on all of this right here, you're going to take stepping stones, one step at a time. You got to learn it from the bottom and then work your way up. So Spirit is saying you're going to be like a supervisor or maybe a shift lead. I don't know where you work at, but then Spirit said you're going to be in charge of everything and everyone. This is how it's stepping stones. Is what Spirit is saying that it's going to happen for you. But you got to love to learn yourself. You got to learn to forgive people, okay? You can't avoid people. You can't be angry at people. You can't be obsessive about your past and hurts and things that you felt like how people did you. You got to move past that, because remember, you're a light worker on top of this, okay? One of the, this right here is the Crystal Grid Oracle card that was pulled, and it shows prosperity. So that's just confirming as well that you're going to start out as a page of one, then you're going to be the King of Pentacles, and then you're going to be the Emperor, okay? And Spirit is saying that the crystal that you can use is the green garnet, okay? So you can utilize that crystal. Keep it on your desk, keep it in your car, keep it in your purse, keep it, wherever you feel comfortable, okay? Spirit is saying that's the crystal that you can use. And the career card that it says is the feather that was pulled for you. And Spirit is saying that you're going to have abundance and easy money and divine intervention. Thank you, Spirit. That's confirmation for me. You know what I mean? It's going to be light work, light worker. I'm telling you, Spirit is right on time. Okay? So Spirit is going to come in and help you. The Spirit said you're going to have to take one step at a time. Abundance, prosperity, success, all of that is going to be yours. But you have to do it the way the Spirit wants you to do it. Okay? Aquarians, I thank you for joining me today on this 11/11 reading. I hope you get something out of it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you visiting and watching. And please come back again and be blessed. And as I always say, as above, so below.